Bring ding 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 ding. Oh, what's up, my dudes? We got the 125 two bangers on Supercross 4. This is not a surprise after getting the 252 stroke pack. I mean, you could just imagine, hey, here's the 252 stroke pack that doesn't have the 125s in it, right? So, yeah. So basically, in a nutshell, pretty much it's all the same things that I said in my 252 stroke video. It's just with a lower CC on the bike. You know what I'm saying? The bikes are pretty much the same as far as like the Suzuki and the Honda is 125s. You can't adjust the exhaust or suspension, but you can on the Husqvarna, Yamaha, and the KTM. Right? Same price, $9.99. Pretty much same everything. It also, this particular DLC track comes with an extra track, just like the 252 stroke one did. Comes with a weird little extra downloadable track that should have just already been in the game. I'll kind of show you what I'm talking about here in a second. Right here. So you got this Indianapolis track, super 1-to-1 scaling, literally made for an 85. Like I don't even know what these tracks are, but the Seattle track, another track, should have just been in the game. Same deal, was made for a 85cc bike. So either way, we're going to go to a real Supercross track in this game, and I'll kind of show you the bike here. And of course, I will go in there here in a minute and crank the audio up so you can hear the bike. I do feel like the, at least with the Suzuki, I feel like the Suzuki RM 125 sounds a little bit better than the RM 252 stroke. So I think it's going to just be one of those situations of, man, this track is dark. Holy shit. Never rode on this track in time attack like this. That is interesting. So, yeah, like there's almost no light coming in the stadium. That's kind of cool. Just a little bit right over there. What the hell was I even saying? I don't know, but they finally added back in the butt patches. I don't even think that was in a patch. They added butt patches in the recent patch. Let me confuse you a little there. I don't think the butt patches were in there when the game first came out. If I'm not mistaken, they could have been, but I don't remember seeing them. Anyways, we got the Space Boy butt patch. You know what it is. Galaxy Boy, Space Boy. You know what's going down, dog. Oh, this is a big daddy jump on the one fatty. Oh, bro, we got it, dude. We got it, dude. Don't worry. Don't you worry now. Okay. Let me make 100% sure. Man, this bike feels pretty fast. It does say 250 East. Let me check something real quick. These two strokes, I tell you what, man, they're pretty quick. They're pretty damn quick in this game. Like, that is one thing you're going to notice. That 125 almost kind of tricked me into thinking I was on a 252 stroke. Like, it don't feel a lot slower. Certainly competitive with the 254 strokes in the game. Let me just make sure. I mean, I'm pretty sure I was in there on 250, but man, that thing felt pretty good. Time attack. 250 West. Okay. All right. 250 West. This is the 125, and that's the Honda preset, CR 125. All right. Man, I tell you what, that is one thing about these two strokes in this game. They're quick. I mean, they're quick for what you would think like real life two stroke, on a Supercross. What the hell track is this? What? Did it reset the track that I had picked there? I think it did. That was kind of weird. Not really sure what the deal was with that, but either way, guys, yeah, so just another case of $9.99. They split the DLC. It was probably ready when the game first came out. Let's just keep it real right now. The two tracks they gave you with this DLC were probably ready when the game first came out. Again, oh, it's because I went to West instead of East. Oh, that's my bad. That was my bad, bro. Atlanta. Yes, sir. This track's got a cool little couple little rhythms you can definitely still hit on the 125. There may be some certain rhythms on some tracks that are just a little too big. I know that quad section at the first section of the Anaheim 1 track in this game might be a little hard to get on the 125. But for the most part, I mean, you can get around the track on these 125s. Like, it ain't no big thing. But what I was saying about the sound, that's what I was trying to talk about before. What I was saying about the sound is there's going to be, probably some of these 125s that sound better than the way the 252 stroke of that particular brand sounded. And there's going to be some of them that probably sound a little worse than that particular brand of 250 sounded. So, but I mean, it's definitely not like, oh man, I'm on this super slow 125, just barely going around the track. Like, you can definitely tell they certainly amped up the bike's, the two-stroke speed in general in this game from what you would think it would be in real life. Like, I can promise you there ain't somebody going to go out there on a 125 in real life and be hitting quad lines on a Supercross, on a full-blown Supercross track. It's just not going to happen. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them can't even really get the 3-in. I wouldn't imagine they could get most of the bigger, like, 3-in rhythms on a 125 two-stroke. Even if it was, like, modded totally out, it just doesn't have the bottom-end torque, That's kind of been the Achilles heel to the two-strokes compared to the four-strokes in Supercross in particular. You have to have that bottom-end torque. But in this game, what I'm trying to get at is in this game, they don't really feel like they have much of a negative to them compared to the four-strokes. They really don't. I mean, they're plenty fast in this game, man. So, yeah. I mean, I would say I was a little more excited for the 125s than the 252 strokes, just because, it's literally why I have my number 125. That's my favorite bike in real life. That's the first real race bike I ever had, was a YZ 125. I still think they're the funnest bikes to this day. I'm all about that 125 action. So, I don't know. I certainly think Milestone could have just, first of all, not even had this as paid DLC. Maybe just, gave it to you, since they didn't give it to you in the previous 3 Supercross games, when they give it to you in all the other MXGP games for free. You would have thought maybe they could just give it to you. But even still, even if they wanted to make it paid DLC, the least they could have done was put the 252 strokes and the 125 two-strokes in one pack and just give it to you. One pack, $9.99, all the two-strokes in the game, and just give it to you. But no. Nope. We have a separated 2-pack. Let's get every little penny out of you. And also 2 additional tracks from the developer that should have just been in the game. There just ain't no doubt about those 2 tracks should have just been in the game, even though they're kind of silly tracks. I mean, still yet, it's just weird how they throw in tracks into a 2-stroke DLC. I don't know. It's bizarre as hell. But either way, man, without further ado, let me go in here and let you hear the bike. What the heck is this autopilot, dog? I think the autopilot might have had a couple too few many silver bullets, if you know what I'm saying, dog. So, either way, that's about all there is to this video. Very, very similar to the 252 stroke pack. Just 125s instead of 250s. So, am I happy to see it finally in a Supercross game? Yes. Is it complete 100% utter money grab bullshit how they implemented it? Also, yes. So, it's just, it's all in kind of how you want to look at it there, you know what I'm saying? This Honda, this CR125 does kind of feel like it's slightly faster than the RM125, and you may hop on like the KTM125 and it feel even faster than this. I don't know exactly how all the stats pan out on each one of the bikes, but this one definitely feels like it's got just a little more pep in its step than that Suzuki had. Man, they dog on these Suzuki's speed and acceleration in these games. I'm telling you, man, they're like never the fastest bike. I tell you, Doug. But either way, yeah, be sure you got that notification bell turned on at the front of my channel. Right beside the subscribe button, just a little notification bell. Be sure you got all those on if you want to see all the notifications. And yeah, share this video if you want to. If not, it's all good. Appreciate all the support. We're going to keep the ball rolling. We're going to keep it going. Spency Boy's keeping it all going. You know what it is. Times get hard, but a man's still getting it, right? I'm running off a hot spot right now, so time's getting hard, but a Spency's still getting it out here, I'm telling you. It is a royal pain in my ass trying to do this how I'm doing it right now, but once I get everything set up and going, dude, I'll be clicking everything off big time. It'll be right back when I was live streaming pretty much constantly. Pretty much daily live streams are going to come back at that point. MX Bikes live streams, MX Sim live streams, the whole 9 yards. It's all going to crank back up at that point. Multiplayer, get in there on my Discord. Be sure, and if you want to get in my Discord, all you got to do is DM me on Instagram at Spencer Turley, no spaces and no capital letters, and just let me know you want to get in the Discord. I'll get you in there. I'll be a lot more active on that again once I get back in there, certainly with all the members on my channel and everything like that. It's been a struggle, but it's kind of like I had to take one step backwards to take 2 steps forwards, if that makes any sense at all. I had to get out of where I was at, which meant losing the internet that I had, but I had to do it because of the specific situation I was in. Now I have my complete own house, so... But I'm struggling with the internet situation, but I'm finally starting to get some light at the end of the tunnel with that. They're going to build me a tower. It's going to connect directly to a local tower that we have really close to the house. So it's going to be pretty damn good internet. It's going to be like 100 down, 100 megs down, 50 megs up. Pretty much, 30 milliseconds of ping, 20 milliseconds of ping. It's going to be all good for anything I need it for. So there's some light at the end of the tunnel. Just be a little patient with me. I know I've been saying that, but trust me, I'm doing everything I can to get it all going. And once we get it going, it's going to be full time, all the time. Like, it's going to be all out Spency mode. Like, straight up. Just wait. Just wait. Just wait, brothers. Once I get it, I'm going to be scooting. But either way, yeah, dogs, appreciate all the support. See you guys on that next one. Later, dude.